Welcome to Tangling Together with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com and we are going to start on a new page, and this one is gray, so that is actually pretty cool. A new page and a new color, and I just need to put this ribbon here, elastic band here around the other side so that it won't open up totally on me and behave weirdly on me while we are drawing. So we are starting on a new page, and this one is all gray, and I'm sorry about that shadow right there. Let me see if I can remove it a bit. There we go. So I am going to start with relaxing in my shoulders, taking a deep breath, and just relaxing, and be grateful for starting new page up with you, and just having the time to sit here and relax and enjoy the day. Yeah, we are starting with a new string, and I'm thinking about something interesting. Let's start with the dots in the four corners. And I'm sorry if you can't see mine, but they are there. And then I'm just going to make a line between my dots. I hope you can see my lines. There we go. So that is the start. I'm thinking of going from let's take a line here down the middle, and then from the edge to my middle, and from the edge to my middle. I did not hit that very well, but who cares. And from up here maybe down to the middle. That's around the middle of my lines up there. There is some kind of glare on my paper. I think that's better. So here from the middle and to the inside, and the same over here. And I'm thinking of doing the same up here. So from here down to the corner and to the side and around the middle over here, and the same over here. Down to the middle and to the middle of that page, like that. Yeah, we can work with that. Let's do that. So today's pattern is this one, and that is a border pattern. So that doesn't really fit in anywhere here, but we will be trying to get it in somewhere. Let me see. We can do it either over here or there. I'm just gonna turn my book around, and I'm gonna place it maybe only here at this point. So let's see. I'm using my black Micron PN for this. And for this we are starting with a row of C shapes connected to each other. So now it's kind of a M, and we're just gonna keep moving up the line in this M shape. I think I'm gonna stop here. Then we are going to make these lines here longer. Would that be right if I call that elongating these lines? Or is that totally something I just made up? Then I am making an aura of this line just a small aura. I hope you can see that. And I'm doing the same on the next one, auraing that line, and so on. And always on the same side. There we go. And then we connect these lines here with another C shape. And if it's easier for you, turn your book or your page around so you can see what you're doing, or you have the feeling that is the same as when you did the top ones. I am leaving my page like this to help you guys, so that you won't be too seasick from what I am doing. I'm just connecting these lines, the new ones, with the C shape. Good. So now I am auraing this little arch here as well, like that. So that I have this kind of inside C shape as well. There we go. And we're gonna do it down here as well, auraing the C shape. And getting another kind of inside shape here. There we go. So from here we're going to connect the two lines here. So I'm just gonna make kind of an S shape. So I'm starting on this point, making the S shape down on that point. So the S shape and connecting, taking off and landing on the other one. It can be a bit tricky, so don't do this pattern too small. Oops, there we go. So now we are going to make a line, so it looks like this kind of goes up here like a snake that goes around. So I'm gonna start here and kind of auraing that shape. So it looks like it's going out there somewhere. The same here, auraing the shape. There we go. And then I'm gonna do the same on the opposite side, so I get a snake that is going around and is tucking in under there. So around and under. Now I need to have the right line, it's the outside one, and then going under. Don't use that one, it's this one. And I am going to color in these pieces here with my black, so you can always correct if you get the line a bit too big, not the other way around. Now I just went ahead of myself, so I am just going to take this line and aura it around. All the way down here. Now I'm going to color in all these pieces here. You don't have to do this step, but I find it easy to correct a few of my mistakes by my auraing these two lines around. So example here, I think the white here is a bit too much, so I can cut a little off there and shape it a tiny bit while I am coloring the inside of the shape. And if you like your lines, you just color in this little top part and the bottom part. If you want to, you still can leave this open if you feel for it. Remember to breathe and relax in your shoulders and your hands, and don't grip too hard on your pen. And if you need to turn your paper or your book around, then do it. It's better to turn it a bit too much than not at all. There we go. So that's the pattern. I think it's kind of cute. Let's see, I am going to take my white charcoal and I'm just gonna pop in a tiny bit of charcoal here on the top of these arches here. And down here. Like that. Using my Tortillions for my white charcoal, I'm just gonna soften this up a tiny bit. Normally I go in circle, but this is kind of a tube that I need to get a little white on there, so I'm just gonna follow the line where I want the white, like that. And I want to tuck these end pieces here in, kind of under everything. I got a bit of the white over some of the black here, and I don't want that. So I'm just coloring it back to the black here and making the rounded end here on this one as well. I like that better. Let's take some graphite, and I'm thinking of placing a tiny bit of graphite here where this line is going under. Like here also. Taking my Tortillions for my graphite and just making that into tiny shadows. And here I am doing this little circle motion. I'm so used to that little circle motion. I'm gonna turn my thing around here, and I'm gonna take my graphite and I'm gonna do it here as well. And if you don't think you have enough shadows in there, you can always go in there again and do it over and over until you have the darkness you desire. But I think this is enough. There you go. I like that. I think that actually did turn out very cute. And you really see the white on the camera. It's not that white in real life, but you see it. But it's really shiny here on the camera, so that is really looking nice. Anyway, that was this pattern right here. It's a simple and cool pattern. I hope you like it as I did. So that was all for today. Have an attitude of gratitude.